We must destroy that weapon before Bale can fire on the city. The first step is stealing an Imperium shuttle here on Europa. According to Drifter, the shuttle is refueling at base right now. It's the perfect time to strike.
I can only hope that we are not playing right into the prophecy.
Prophecy? What prophecy?
Oh, sounds like I'm just in time. Velask, Miss Ido. Thank you for the pronunciation tips. Guardian, Europa is within Five's gravity well, and they really do not want to be constrained. Look after yourself out there.
Don't forget your parka. The base is well concealed. You'll need to deploy sensors in 3 spots to triangulate its location. They can't hide from us. There's anti-air weapons all around the base. You'll need to deal with them, or they'll shoot down the shuttle as soon as we take off.
They've been augmented with strand-based heavy armor. Your weapons won't do any damage.
I've seen that tech. Keidel's people were still working on a prototype. How? The underlying strand theory should still be the same. I will devise a countermeasure.
Miss Ida, if you ever want to talk about what happened, I'm happy to listen. Sometimes it helps to share the burden.
We've got some Imperium chatter. You've got them spooked. They're pulling a Thresher back to defend the base. Take it out. That'll be one less anti-air defense to worry about.
better than their communications. The splicer shank should make quick work of it.
It's sending back more Imperium data. Looks like Nightfall Station's got some serious shielding. That's a problem we'll have to solve.
When did they build all this? How? All their equipment, the research and raw materials, where is it all coming from?
They must have been given extra time to develop it. Any of the 9 could do that. Dilate time within a pocket dimension, but it's rude. It's vulgar. like using a sledgehammer to kill an ant, or playing 5 aces in poker. The Outers must be worried about what we learned on Kepler.
Understandable. Fear unites us all.
I'm picking up enemy chatter. They're moving to intercept you.
That's the firebase, Captain. Do what you do best, Guardian. That's the shuttle secured. Its systems are locked, but the splicer shank will crack it in no time. Have it scramble the base's records while it's in there. We don't want the Imperium identifying which shuttle you took. While you do that, I'm going to call some of my people. That shuttle, I recognize the design. Looks like the Imperium's called in reinforcements. If you try to take off now, they'll swat you out of the sky. Eris, the countermeasures will be ready shortly.
Countermeasure is selling it short. They're beautiful, Guardian. You're gonna love them.
That a modded cannon from Kepler? Putting Drifter's souvenirs to good use, I see. This weapon exploits the resonant frequencies of Strand. Unleash your fury and cut down those behemoths.
Impressive work, Miss Morn.
I have expertise in many areas when my words are heeded. For instance, when secrets should be kept, and when they should be shared.
So do I. Especially when those secrets impact entire populations. I also know it's impolite to talk like this on an open line.
I called up some of my sources. Listen to this. The shuttle was a Barrett prototype presented at a design conference in the last city. And our premier loom matches records of a Brachus loom. Kaido says he vanished with a squadron 3 years ago.
So, Loom took troops and prototype tech with him, and Six gave them more time, maybe decades, to build the Imperium.
You can fly the shuttle right out. I've got another bit of helpful news. I had my people look closer to home, and they finally got a lead. Bale's got half a dozen false identities in the city. He's been getting supplies from the Tex Mechanica foundry. I think it's time the Vanguard had a nice sit-down chat with him.
What is this prophecy you're all so scared of? If I deserve to be part of this crew, I deserve to know why this is all happening, so I can help you.
This information is classified at the highest levels to protect everyone.
I know it must be important, but every night I remember that horrible red light and the silence after. When I ask why this is happening, what's everyone so scared of? It's that same silence. I'm sick of it.
The 9 of Earth, 3, is dead. It gave us a prophecy. A death ensures extinction. To survive, you must bind the 9.
Erismorn, you are not the arbiter of what is and isn't safe. Just because you can handle this information doesn't mean everyone can.
This isn't just any information. This is your future. The Vanguard have no right to hide this.
What Bale said about being adrift, I felt that too. More and more. Look, I've been seeing something. It's not the future, and it's not the past. It's like I'm sideways, looking out of someone else's eyes. I'm somewhere underground, and I can tell my body is wrong. I want to claw my way out of it. I'm supposed to be somewhere else. I don't know what this thing is, Guardian, but they're trying to talk to me. I can't understand them. The other 9 don't know. I don't want them to find out. I don't think they can. How do you keep a secret from a god? I'll have to be careful. Guardian, the Nightfall attack. I felt it from Earth. It's like the 4th dimension reached out, grabbed the gas knob, and turned it off. The Inners were furious.
You were hearing Guardians and ghosts get snuffed out across Tharsis.
I'm sorry. I hear you're off to steal some sort of access codes from Elixni smugglers. Any way I could help?
I need to know the Nightfall Station's weakness. 6 really messed Bale up good. He'll crack if you push him. Hey, Dredgen. I hooked an emissary on the line. All 3 of us 9 touched, but they've got a special hold on Lodi. He's one of us.
Hello. You can call me Lodi if you want. Look, you have no reason to trust me, but I had to reach out. I've been in your shoes. And so is Dredge and Hope. What the 9 put us through can be frightening. Isolating.
I don't have anything to say to a servant of the inner orbits.
How about an emissary for all of them? I appreciate 6. Of all the 9, he's the most curious.
I feel the same. I feel like a vessel for so many. How are you still alive?
You know, sometimes I'm not sure I am alive anymore. I don't always feel human.
she replaces with metal.
What element?
How do I focus on that through the pain? Right now, I'm on Venus 2 weeks ago and here, now, at the station.
I lose myself across time. The station makes sense, but what's on Venus?
The important places get stuck. I keep coming back. Here. They're connected.
The important places do get stuck, don't they? I find that useful to ground myself if I'm adrift too long. What's it like in the other now, 2 weeks ago?
It isn't important to me. I keep getting me mixed up with 6. Everything's blurred. They took me to Venus to flip a switch, to turn on a shield generator. Is channeling the night painful for you?
depends on who it is. With 2, I tap into all the juicy secrets of Soul. With 9, I feel powerful, prized, but I don't feel pain.
I don't understand.
I'm not hurt when the 9 possess me because I'm the emissary. I'm still whole. Bale, you aren't an emissary. You weren't made to be a vessel.
No. 6 chose me. I'm the weapon. What do you mean you don't? That's impossible. What do you mean you're fine?
I haven't lost what you've lost. There wasn't supposed to be a second weapon. 6 is using you, Bale. I'm sorry.
You can be sorry. I don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean you're fine?
Cut the call. That kid's a monster, but he's still human. He'll turn to you for support now, Drifter. Ask open-ended questions, target his connection with 6, and he'll remain distracted.
That was a masterclass. Never do that crap to me, kid. Hero, get those clearance codes you nabbed back here.
Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, and whatever powers the shield for the station is on Venus. I'll tell too.
I am a sword of the Praxic Order. I was trained to believe we only needed light. That to touch darkness was to fall to evil. I was wrong. You wield the darkness as easily as the light, in a form sanctioned by the heart of the Traveler itself. It hasn't corrupted you. I've been watching. You're a living counter to Order dogma. They are stuck in the old ways. Too busy chasing old threats to spot the new. Who knows how many more Bales are out there, getting ready to threaten the city. The Praxic Order needs a new path. Maybe we can find it together. It's a mentor's job to guide each Praxic trainee as they forge a weapon of their light. A blade burning with the Praxic fire. I'll stand mentor to you, if you're willing. Forge a new blade for yourself. A weapon equally of light and dark. Let's find out what the Praxics need to become. Will you walk the untrodden path with me, Guardian?